Counter-Strike's forgotten items and cut mechanics. I can probably name all of them. I can name all of them, bro. Let's watch this video. I probably can name every single mechanic in this fucking video. I mean, all these from the thumbnails alone, I've experienced all of these. I'm an OG, guys. Counter-Strike's forgotten items and cut mechanics, bro. Counter-Strike Historian is actually so good, bro. I'm on my second account, so wait, I need to change accounts. I'm on my second account, so it doesn't show that I'm subbed, but I am subbed. I am subbed. There's not many people that are doing this content like this in CS. There's Sams and this guy, and then what, Fi and Garmour maybe? That's it.
Before it became the multi-billion...
Trust me, I will know every single mechanic in this game, bro.
Before it became the multi-billion
I don't have a life, bro.
phenomenon running on Source 2, Counter-Strike was an experimental mod built on Half-Life's Gold Source engine. It was a chaotic sandbox where two developers came up with wild ideas to see what stuck, and more importantly, what completely broke the game. In those frantic early
okay, he's gonna talk about, okay, my
Counter-Strike
prediction. He's gonna talk about the flashlight. He's gonna talk about the night vision. He's gonna talk about the vehicles you can drive. He's gonna talk about, obviously, shields, I guess, yeah. He's gonna talk about knife headshots, probably. He's gonna talk about 1-pixel grenades. Head glitching in 1.6. You can like literally go through any fucking wall if you want to. Cameras. Yes, cameras as well.
Game where players tried to drive jeeps and armored personnel carriers to outrun firefights.
Well, there goes the
Spied on
cars.
entire maps through
there goes the
security
cams.
cameras, and even equipped night vision goggles.
Oh,
to
there
fight
goes
in
night
pitch
vision.
black rooms. Over time,
Okay.
as Valve acquired the intellectual property, they got rid of dozens of ambitious mechanics that would have changed the game as we know it today.
Yeah.
So in this video, we'll be taking a look at some of Counter-Strike's abandoned items and cut mechanics that history
A nade. Wait, but that's a yellow nade. What the fuck is that? CS doesn't have that.
completely forgot.
Huh?
Early
I wanna make a
Counter-Strike
map with
was filled
cameras.
with unusual, highly specific tactical items that were eventually removed.
Okay.
Take the economy system, for example. In 1.6 and earlier, ammo wasn't magically restocked when you bought a gun. Instead,
Why did I
you
not
had to
mention this? You need to
manually purchase
rebuy
primary
it,
and
yes.
secondary ammunition clips one by
So
one.
inconvenient.
It was so particular that you even had to buy the correct type of ammo.
Yes.
Buy a Glock and an MP5 in the same round, and they'd pull from the exact same 9mm pool. But if you bought an AK-47, that would take a whole
Primary.
different ammo type.
It
But
was
another
comma
gimmick that was
and dot.
removed was the security camera.
It was comma and dot.
Plenty of maps had them
Security
during
cameras,
development,
okay.
but by the time 1.6 actually shipped, only 2 survived with
Why?
working
Because
cameras.
OG, bro, I grew up on this
Assault
game. You
and
cannot say I'm a
Militia.
LARPer.
Walk up to a monitor, hold the use key, and you cut to a fixed speed for 10 seconds. Assault is actually one of the only official maps where both sides got cameras. The counter-terrorists had one mounted in a van near their spawn.
But how does this concept not work though? Like, you need to push the T's. You're forced in a 4v5 push most of the time because there's a guy on cameras if you want to spy on them. How does this not work out? But the T's also have cameras, to be honest, so maybe it's a 4v4 game. It would make the game too slow, but then it becomes like Rainbow Six Siege almost, which is kind of cool. Rainbow Six Siege plays pretty fucking well. The concept of Rainbow Six Siege is a proven concept. Why doesn't it work in CS? Could we somehow remake Rainbow Six Siege in CS? Just without the abilities, only drones?
Assault is
Maybe.
actually one of the only official maps where
I'll be down
both
to work on
sides
that.
got cameras. The counter-terrorists had one
So
mounted
slow,
in a
but that's
van near their
fine.
spawn.
It's like tactical.
Destroy the dish on top of it, and that feed goes dark. Even
Oh,
though
the dish?
camera
I didn't know about
itself
the
has
dish
no
being
model
destroyed.
to actually shoot at. The terrorists had a completely separate one, tucked right outside the
Yeah.
hostage room.
You can never shoot
untouched
these
by
down,
the
I believe.
antenna trig.
Yeah.
Militia had 5 cameras of its own, awkwardly placed enough
This I
that
didn't know.
using them properly meant sacrificing
Militia
your
having
teammate to camera duty instead of playing the round. It's easy to see why almost no community maps ever bothered building around the idea, besides the rare exceptions like the Scud. With 4 cameras for the
I
terrorists
want to make some of
and
this
2
in
for the
CS2,
CTs.
for sure.
Eventually, in later versions of the game, the camera that remained lost their function entirely, and now sit as a remnant of the past. From the early beta, the flashbang was actually first called the concussion grenade, and it was meant to knock enemies down with a temporary collapse effect on top of the blindness. The collapse mechanic never got fully finished, so beta 6.5 quietly reverted it back to a standard
I
flashbang,
did not know that.
and the concussion effect disappeared for good.
Oh
Separately,
shit.
Valve also drew up plans for an actual tear gas grenade. The idea was that it would make unprotected players cough and give away their position.
Damn!
But due to Condition Zero's famously troubled development, the whole idea got scrapped before it ever shipped.
Wow. Okay, because right now you walk through a smoke, you're full silent. With that grenade though, smokes are very dangerous. But then smokes become useless. Why would you buy a smoke if you could just buy this one and just get free info on the smoke? You cannot do smoke lurks. That's very unhealthy for the game. Thank God it's not in the fucking game.
Today, only a couple of unused HUD icons survive in the files.
Oh
as
my
proof that it was ever
God.
considered. The knife used to be a genuine skill weapon too.
Yes,
Landing an
headshots.
actual headshot with it was
I
possible
mentioned
on both the
it!
slash and the stab.
It used to
And the
take so much skill. We used to have 35 HP game modes in 1.6. I used to play the shit out of those. It used to be so swag if you knife a guy in the head when he can knife you in the body and deal the same amount of damage. It was so cinema, bro. Easy P, take with the raid. Bro, we played this before in a video, I think. 1.6 knife mode was generally so fucking fun and skillful. Guys, you have no idea. It was so fun. There was 1 HP. There was 1 HP mode, which is you can just kill anyone with mouse 1. Mouse 1 in CS in every game, it's higher range skill. It's higher range damage, right? And then you have right click, which is 35 HP. You can still play mouse 1 if you want. Some people would just like outplay you with mouse 1, abusing the long range like perfectly. The skill ceiling for that game mode was so fucking high. It was insane. I wish we could do something like this in CS2, but I don't think it's possible anymore with the movement.
Stab hit
I'm
dramatically
happy I
harder.
experienced that, bro.
Rough community tested figures put a slash headshot around 60 damage.
Yeah.
While a stab headshot could clear 200.
Yep.
Enough to punch through full armor in 1 hit.
I
An
wish we were
entire
able to
pocket
do
of
this
the
right now.
community built
There we
itself
go, this is what I'm
around
talking about. Yes, this is the 1 HP map, brother. All we needed to have back in, oh my God, who remembers this big ass sombrero hat? Some servers would put hats like we do right now, but they would put them like, that's a cosmetic right there on the right. Sombrero hat, bro. Holy shit.
knife servers because of it.
It's so
But
goofy.
Source Engine
I used to be
Counter-Strike
so good at it,
removed knife
guys.
Headshots outright,
1.6
taking
knife.
down that community with it. Early map makers also pushed for gear like night vision goggles. In early beta versions, you could buy them for $1,250.
Like, I don't know,
and
this
toggle
idea
them
sounds so
on and
cool.
off to see in pitch black sections.
Can we somehow
which
execute
were
this
present
well?
in a few of the maps. Counter-Strike also had a flashlight,
Yeah, I
which could be
mentioned that as
toggled
well.
with the F key. Unlike the goggles, it cast a visible beam that could give away your position at a glance. It stuck around for well over a decade, through Counter-Strike Source and
With
years
flashlight
into
we could,
CS:GO,
for sure, like
before
night
engine
maps or
lighting
some shit.
overhauls disabled
There's already people that
and
are doing
the
it.
2013 Arms Deal update officially rebounded the F key to inspect weapons. Now, there were a few rare exemptions where these tools were actually useful, specifically on maps that let players turn off the lights entirely.
Yeah.
On CS Militia, a switch could black out the sewers. On CS Estate, one switch in the basement cut the first floor's lighting, and another outside the building
But
killed the
that's so
second floor.
sick. Think about new
Even
Overwatch,
then,
bro.
maxing
I
out brightness
don't know.
and gamma made the whole system nearly pointless, which might be the most Counter-Strike answer possible to why does this feature exist.
Yeah, fair.
But no discussion of cut mechanics is complete without the tactical shield.
Yup.
It began life as
So
one of the
unhealthy
few
for the
assets
game.
from
So
Gearbox's
unhealthy.
aborted Condition Zero build, surviving into a 2000
I'm glad it's not in the
patch
game
for
anymore.
Counter-Strike 1.6 as a 2200 counter-terrorist exclusive item that blocked all incoming fire from the front. A CT
Hillbilly Hella,
player
bro.
could push down narrow corridors, soaking up entire
This is
rifle
so
magazines,
unhealthy.
and could still
So we
fight
were
back
actually
one-handed.
the Rainbow Six Siege
Pistols
before
and
Rainbow
grenades
Six
both
Siege.
worked fine with it equipped.
Chat, dead
Though-
ass. CS was the Rainbow Six Siege before Rainbow Six Siege was even a concept, bro. Shields, there's operators with shields. Cameras, there's cameras everywhere around the map. You have to push, and the cities have to take over the fucking thing and rescue people. Bro. Guns, yeah, Counter-Strike invented guns in games, guys. Truth nuke. What else? Grappling hook? That's a community-made thing. Grenades, obviously. The concussion grenade and the flashbang, I guess. Same thing, right? We don't have impact grenades, though. But yeah. First Rainbow Six game came out in 1998? Shut the fuck up, huh? But did it have all of that? Huh? Really?
Dual Berettas obviously did it, and for reasons nobody ever fully explained, holding it striped the silencer off your USP. Unlike its modern successor, it never degraded or broke, which was exactly the problem.
Yeah.
Because of this, matches devolved into standoffs.
I
Both
had so much
sides
fun
just
though with
staring each
this.
other
I had so
down,
much fun with
waiting
this
for the
against
other to
bots
peak
as a
first.
kid.
Leagues banned it almost immediately,
Yeah.
and the wider community reaction was fiercely hostile. It completely broke the game. When Counter-Strike
fair.
Source launched in 2004, Valve decided to scrap the shield, and it vanished from the franchise entirely. It took 15 years for anything like it to return.
It returned to
CSGO's
hostage
May
mode
2019
and Danger
update
Zone, yeah.
introduced a new item, the Riot Shield, built for the Danger Zone Battle Royale mode, and later expanded to casual hostage rescue in 2021's Operation
Can we still do
Riptide.
this, chat?
But of course,
Do we
it
still
is
have this?
also now lost to the past.
Ah, never mind. Okay, there goes my answer. GG. I never thought
Most
about that
players
actually.
think vehicle history in Counter-Strike started
Oh,
and
there goes
ended
Funk
with
Vehicle.
the meme-worthy Jeep on DE Jeepathon 2K, but the vehicle experiments actually came in two distinct waves. The first arrived all the way back in Beta 6.0 with DE Railroad, a map which featured a fully controllable train that you could drive around in a big loop.
Oh,
It
damn.
was wildly ambitious for the year 2000, but Gold Source engine physics and early netcode made standing on moving trains a nightmare, and players constantly desynced, got crushed, or were just easy pickings for snipers. The second wave came later in Beta 7. A test
I want to
map
experiment
called
on some of
DE
these things in
Jeepathon
CS2 for
2K
sure.
Let each
A
team
game
spawn
mode involving
drivable
cars. I want to
Jeep.
try to
You
revive
can
some of
even
these
steal
things.
the enemies, all set onto an
If you make
otherwise
another approach, can you
standard
add Danger
bomb
Zone?
diffuser
Yeah, we'll
map.
try.
Then, in Beta 7.1, CS Siege got its own fully drivable armored personnel carrier at the
Barra.
spawn.
I don't know how you make
this
this balanced.
towards the map's car park. On paper, vehicles added an extra layer of tactical mobility. In
Yeah,
practice,
but like,
Gold Source physics were
CS
never
is so
built
insta,
for
you
it.
just get
The
insta-tap,
APC
no?
in Siege could run over teammates and enemies alike, regardless of friendly fire settings, and an entire squad could get trapped inside it just by someone backing it into a wall. Jeepathon 2K vehicles were, by the community's own account, hard to control and not much fun to actually drive.
Really?
Recognizing that vehicle
But-
physics were
Yet people still have fond memories though. Like people are still nostalgia pilled about it though. Even like he's saying the feedback is bad. Everyone really likes Funk Vehicle now that they think about it. Maybe they missed it because it was just so stupid and CS is so serious now. That could be another issue as well with these like nostalgia game modes. CS is so serious and competitive that these game modes seem so fun and different that you want to try it. It could be that as well.
by the community's own account, hard to control, and
Stockholm
not much fun
Syndrome.
to actually drive.
Any update on the CS2 car things? We have drifting now, and we will use it in a map, but not KZ Dima 2. We will have a game mode sometime next year that will involve only cars and driving, and it will be made really well.
Recognizing that vehicle physics were fundamentally incompatible with tight competitive map design, Valve pulled every drivable vehicle from the game by the time Counter-Strike left beta in November 2000. They
I mean, the
didn't
controls
vanish
were
completely,
ass.
though.
The controls we have right now in
Undrivable
CS2 are
APC
better.
props still turn up in maps like Office, Prodigy, and Militia today. Vehicles weren't the only environmental hazard from this era either. Several classic maps hide damage sources straight into the terrain. Near the counter-terrorist spawn on DE Torn, there's a dump truck with a small fire burning inside it. Break the glass to get in, and the fire still tags you for damage the whole time you're standing in it.
Oh,
which
wow.
feels almost
We have something like
fitting
this in
on a map
Cash.
whose entire premise is terrorists trying to dump a toxic nerve agent into a town's water supply. But DE Survivor has something worse.
Breaking ice, right? That can freeze you and deal damage from the freezing, right?
A frozen river near the terrorist spawn
If you walk in it, you can go, it breaks.
that looks perfectly okay, but the ice is really a breakable surface hiding freezing water.
I'm telling you,
underneath,
bro, I'm an
and
OG,
falling
bro.
through Costs you 5 health every half
Holy
second you're stuck
shit.
in it. There's even a visual bug with this. When you fall in, the HUD throws up a gas mask icon warning you of nerve
That's
gas
aura.
exposure. A leftover Half-Life warning that nobody ever swapped out for the correct Snowflake one.
Oh.
A truck
Oh,
can
whoa, sorry.
warning that nobody ever swapped out for the correct Snowflake one. Lastly, on Assault, repeatedly shooting the satellite dish on top of the CT spawn truck can detonate, dealing minor splash damage to anyone standing too close when it goes off.
Okay. I like this though, like, they were so experimental back in the days. Everything is so optimized now. You know what I mean? This sounds so fun because they were so experimental. But they've tried all of these things. They see, oh, okay, maybe it doesn't really work for the game. And now it's like full optimized. It's just like matchmaking. Premiere, rank, competitive, climb the ladder, competitive, path to pro. You're gonna be like simple, play Premiere. Like, bro,
But
no,
some of
bro.
the strangest cut content in Counter-Strike
We'll
never
make a
touched
change to that, bro.
weapon
I
or
think
a map
it's
at
time
all.
for a change, bro.
It
It's
was
time for a
sitting in
revolution.
menus the whole time. Take spectating, for example. Alongside the standard first person, third person, and free
We
roam
used to have some
cameras
weird
every
map, right?
Counter-Strike
When you
game
press like
has,
control or some shit.
1.6
There we
carried
go.
an entire secondary menu
Yeah.
behind the control
This used to be
key,
annoying though.
extra camera modes, display options, and a map overview that on plenty of maps rendered as nothing but a plain green grid.
Yeah,
with no
absolutely
labeled
useless.
spawns or
Like, what do you
bomb
do with this?
sites, just moving icons for
What do you
players
do with
and
this
the
chat?
sequel,
This is so
with
useless.
a little pair of crossbones marking anyone who died.
Fucking
The
chest
strangest
POV.
option by
Like,
far was a picture-in-picture overview. A
This
small
one's
transparent
interesting.
map thumbnail permanently sitting in the corner of your screen, no matter which
Also
camera
really
mode
well-
you were using,
horrible
which
made,
flipped
sorry.
into a live first or third-person feed of a chosen player if you were already looking at the full map overview. It's a genuinely useful idea, and also safe to say that almost nobody ever found it. The in-match radar wasn't much better.
People found it by mistake. I remember so many times I would lock myself in this menu and I wouldn't know how to fuck to get out, bro.
And unlike everything else in this section,
The radar's
it's
dog
stuck
shit.
around in every CS game since.
1.6
It
old
earns the
radar is
spot
dog
here
shit.
only because 1.6's version is uniquely bad at communicating anything useful.
Well, let me show you the radar. You can see it. It's top left, right. Look how bad this shit is, bro. Look at that. What are you supposed to see with this?
It shows exactly two things.
We have it so good
teammates
now.
And the bomb.
Bro.
Teammates render as plain squares that warp into a
Okay,
T-shape
now you go
to tell
fucking
they're
zoom in.
above you, or an upside down
Okay,
T
thank you.
if they're below. And once the bomb hits the ground, it shows up the same way, as a blinking red square that can appear anywhere on the map. Reading where the bomb actually is takes real practice.
It's
but
actually
it's the
so
only
difficult.
hint the game gives you.
Also,
And
look
in
at the
case
bomb
you ever
plant.
wondered why
Still
Counter-Strike
possible, by the way,
guns
in
have
CS
such oddly
1.6.
specific end-game names instead of their real ones, it's licensing. The
Mm.
MP5 is officially the K&M submachine gun.
Yeah.
The USP is the K&M 45 Tactical. Valve built these weapons as accurate recreations of real firearms, right down to
Oh
the correct
my god,
ammunition,
Fight Yard.
but couldn't legally use
Don't
the
get me
actual
started
manufacturer
on
names
Fight
without
Yard.
paying for the license.
Chad, do we bring
So
back Fight
everything
Yard?
got renamed just enough to dodge
Oh.
the warriors while staying instantly recognizable to anyone who knew what they were looking at. But probably one of the most
Okay, that might be
interesting
part of the
features
next update
is
then.
that
This
character models'
month.
mouths actually move
Yes!
when players
Oh my god, this was so funny. Brother, yes, when you speak in VC, the character's mouths would just...
character models' mouths actually moved.
I think
when
the new
players
ones don't
spoke
do that,
over
but
voice
the old
chat.
ones do.
In Gold Source, the engine tracked your mic's volume
190.
levels in real time, meaning the louder you screamed into your mic, the wider your character's jaws flapped open.
Looks so goofy.
It was a hilarious detail that could occasionally blow your cover.
30
But
FPS, by the way.
sadly, modern Counter-Strike never bothered bringing it back.
We have
Anyway,
eyes that blink,
if
I
there's
guess.
anything I miss, please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hey, W video, bro. What is that? Is that a furry? What is that? Hey, yo. W video, bro. No, this guy's videos are so good, bro. Internet historian, bro. Internet historian. This guy's goated, bro. I knew all of these, though. Most of these. Sorry, most of these. I know, like, 98% of these. Because I actually... that's the only game I grew up on, bro.